on September 30th, Monday, September 30th, the moon's in Virgo. Okay. So we start off, like I said, Mars is going to be square the moon or the sun all month. So Mars, the planet of action, making kind of this abrasive action with the sun, which is making things very visible. Mars is written as a symbol for men. The sun is in the relationship sign of Libra. Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is written as a sign for women. Okay. So there's a lot here about men and women. There's a lot here about how you nurture yourself. Okay, there's a lot of that kind of stuff. We've got Mars square the moon. There's just a lot of emotion. Okay, so when we start off the week, Monday the 30th, with the moon in Virgo, the moon will be opposite Saturn and Neptune in the sign of Pisces, because that's what's opposite Virgo. Got some trines. Venus has a nice trine going on with Mars and with Saturn. Okay, so that's a good thing. But Mars itself is having a little bit of intensity this month. Okay, so Monday the 30th, pay attention to the details. Virgo, you're all about the details, a great analyzer. So don't overlook those details on Monday the 30th. Now remember, we're moving into the eclipse, the solar eclipse, and the new moon in Libra that's going to happen on Wednesday. So this is an interesting time. Tuesday the 1st, the moon will continue to be in Virgo until the evening when it will move into Libra. You might want to do your own thing on Tuesday the 1st, Mercury squaring Mars. You want to watch your words all week. Okay, just watch it. Now, Wednesday the 2nd, the new moon in Libra is at 2:49 p.m. along with the solar eclipse. Okay, so let's see. I have a whole bunch of notes here about this eclipse. Okay, so a couple things in general. For the whole month, we're going to have a lot of water. All right, we're going to have a big water trine going on all month. We have Mars in the sign of Cancer, the watery sign of Cancer, square the sun in Libra, like we said, all month. We want to slow down, especially on this new moon. Slow down. Consider your options. Reflect. Say no and take care of yourself, okay? It's really easy to feel burned out. It's really easy to see the mommy burnout right now, okay? And that doesn't even mean you have to have children. It's just the tending to others that Libra is so known for. You'll be able to see what actions need to be taken to care for yourself, okay? And as Mars moves into Leo later in the month, November 3rd, we'll get more healthy selfish. Right now, we just want to pay attention to, where am I overgiving? Where am I burning myself out? Okay, it's going to be really obvious to us, especially this week and especially on this Libra new moon and solar eclipse. Now, the solar eclipse is said to bring us something. Okay, so we have to say no. We have to clear our plate a little bit. We have to make sure that we're paying attention to what we want so we can receive. Okay, now we can ask for what we'd like to receive, but we want to make space for something beautiful to be received. Okay, so say no, take care of yourself. I would say it more often in general, but especially this new moon week in Libra. All right. Now, on the 3rd, Thursday, you want to choose peace and share your thoughts later. On the 3rd, the moon will continue to be in the sign of Libra, but it's got a bunch of squares going on with Pluto and Mars. And so just choose peace. Libra loves peace. Okay. Friday the 4th, there's a lot of watery energy. We know that there's a lot of watery energy all month, but Friday the 4th, the moon moves into the sign of Scorpio at 7:22 a.m. So there's going to be even more water. This starts this grand water trine between Venus, Mars, and Saturn. Okay. There's a lot of stuff this month. Like, I was getting the vibe that there's almost like these themes of commitment, love commitment, maybe like marriage or engagements, or just like, maybe you're dating and you finally decided to tell people that you're a couple kind of energy. But the new moon gave me vibes of like Venus kind of sitting back and considering all of her options. Okay. It's really nice to have options. We're really lucky that we have the options that we have. And so this is a good time to kind of take your time, although there may be pressure this month because Saturn is making these aspects with Venus and Mars. There might be pressure, but I want you to know that there's no rush, and I want you to trust your feeling in your decision making. And again, feeling can be in your gut, but sometimes it can be in your neck, or sometimes it could just be an old wound triggers up and you're just like, I don't know, feeling pain right now, or it's signaling to you. Okay. So slow down and pay attention to what that is. Now, lots of watery energy available on the 4th, and you can rest and enjoy because water signs need more rest than the other signs. The moon's in Scorpio. It's going to be in Scorpio all weekend. You can enjoy it. It can be sexy energy, but avoid arguments. Okay. Use that Pluto energy for sexy, beautiful, wonderful enjoyment, and not for arguing and for kind of burning things down. Okay. Scorpio weekend, keep conversation light and have fun. Saturday, Sunday, lots of fun to be had. Again, keep it light and don't profess your love for someone yet. Okay. Maybe, Neptune's in there mixing things up, and, you might be feeling it pretty hardcore right now, but let's just give it a little bit more time, just a little. Okay. Things start to lighten up as the moon moves into the sign of Sagittarius after dinner on Sunday the 6th. Okay. Now let's pull a couple cards for this week. This Libra new moon week, the solar eclipse week. Let's see what you need to know here. I'm working with the Black Cats Tarot because why not? This is a Halloween month. And I'm also working with, what's the other one called? The Dark Mansion. Okay, great decks. All right, so here's some cards for the week. Your first card is the Ace of Wands here from the Black Cat. And Ace is a 1, but I think of it as very lucky. And Wands is fire, it's passion. He's painting her. He's painting a masterpiece. He's painting her. It's very Venus-like energy. Okay. And so we know with this Venus new moon, this Libra new moon, taking time to enjoy the beauty and the beauty of your relationships and the beauty of, I guess, for lack of better words, I'm going to say privilege that we have where we live and what we currently hold as Americans. Okay. And maybe you're not all Americans that are listening, but the beauty that we have, that we're not living currently in a war zone and not living currently with our freedoms being completely taken from us. So savor this beautifulness of it. Now, card number 2, we have the 3 of Cups, which is more celebrating, enjoying. Okay, it's collaborating with others. It's like a party. Okay, 3 of Cups. It's a very social time with a Libra new moon. Okay, I see Venus slowing down, taking her time, which I think is what she's known for. If you're single, this is super social. Okay, Jupiter is also in the super social sign of Gemini, and Gemini is an air sign, so it's trining you, Libra. So that's a beautiful thing. The sun and the moon will be conjunct Mercury, the planet of socializing. Mercury, messenger, right? I think of it ruling Gemini, super social. Okay, so take advantage of this time. So many people come to me for readings and want to meet people and want love. And I know it's really hard right now because it seems that online dating is one of the only options right now because things got weird since COVID. And especially if you live out where we live in the country, a lot of people, it's hard. It's hard to meet people. Okay. So this is your time to get out and about. This is your time, especially during this Libra new moon, socialize, meet people, go to events. So even though the word no, take care of yourself, but if there's something that really sparks you, say yes and go to the party and meet people. Okay. Now, your card number 3 is the 5 of Wands from the Black Cat. This is full speed ahead energy. Okay. This is a little, 5 is a number of change. 5 of Wands, often a card of competition. A lot of people charging forward. Okay. So it almost feels like if you are single, there's not going to be any lack of suitors. But you do need to know that things can get a little feisty this month, especially as we move up to this Aries full moon. Okay. So, it's kind of almost like choose your people wisely, and not everyone's going to be for you. And I'm just going to pick a clarifying card for that. What is the clarifying card? This is the Hermit from the Black Cat. Okay. So he's kind of like, there's all these people charging forward at you, but then the clarifying card is you and your little boat. Okay. So trusting your inner guide, because that's who the Hermit is. He's the fool grown up. He's your inner guide guiding you forward. He's Virgo energy, so he has some practicality to him. So it's almost like there's like some people for you, but there's also some that aren't. Okay. So trust your inner guide to help you choose the right people. Also, with there's so much watery energy, trust feeling. Okay.